Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Sell Your Own Product on Amazon or online for income and lifestyle. We're kind of changing that. When we first started out, it would sell your own product on Amazon for income and lifestyle. But now, gosh darn it, in the last 2 years, it's just kind of exploded all over the place. And beside Amazon, of course, you've always had eBay, but now you've got Walmart, you've got, oh man, I don't want to go into the whole list now, but there's all kind of places for you to sell product. And the more there are, the better the circumstances, the better the ability to sell product. And that's what we're all about here. We're here to teach you and to help you and to provide you resources so you can sell products, whether it be on Amazon, eBay, Walmart, or wherever, and make a profit. That's what it's all about, selling products online and making a profit. If you don't make a profit, there's no sense doing it. What can I tell you? As my wife always says, gotta make a profit. Okay, so this afternoon, we're going to talk about, we've been talking about drop shipping lately. This afternoon, we're going to talk about, is it safe to drop ship from China, though? What about it? I've talked to you about drop shipping from Amazon or Amazon to eBay, eBay to Amazon, however you want it, Walmart, and some of the rest. And yes, that's a good deal. And like I say, it's one of the fastest way to make money online is by drop shipping. But the question is, what about China? China's got some great products. You can go over to AliExpress and find some great products there. But what about, is it safe to drop ship? Well, yeah, we're going to get into that today. Basically, it's safe, but it depends on how you use it or who you use on that. Oh, one thing, and I forgot, we're my commercials. I always forget to do them, and I forget about them because that's how I make my money. What can I tell you? But sell your own product on Amazon for income and lifestyle. It's still called that. We're in the process of changing a bunch of stuff. We added a whole bunch of we added one new module, and I don't know what we're up to, about 9 new videos in that we added, and we're still adding more as we get into it, because we're going to get into affiliate sales. Affiliate sales is, I think I've told you before, that's how I started. And one of my, I don't know if you call it weak spots or what do you want to call it, but that's what started. And I'm going to teach you that. That's going to be part of the course now, because we want you to be successful. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat. There are a lot of ways to sell online. And so each one has got some good points, some bad points, and all that. And that's what the course is all about. Remember, here on these broadcasts, these open hangouts, or what you want to call it, that we tell you what to do. And in the course, we show you how to do it. And that's the difference between these broadcasts and the course. And so with that said, Keenwall, just wanted to say hi to him. A new member of our group, just wanted to say hi to him, and hope we get going and get a lot accomplished. So anyway, so let's get back and let's talk about this. Is it safe drop shipping from China? Well, like I said, basically, when I say drop shipping from China, I should say that I'm referring to AliExpress. About the only thing. I wouldn't go find just a supplier over in China and ask him if he'd be willing to drop ship. I wouldn't do that. AliExpress is set up for that, and they do a great job of it. As a matter of fact, AliExpress in the last couple of years has spent a lot of money eliminating the chat, the bad sellers. I mean, they've gone after them tooth and nail, and they've done a good job. So is it basically safe? Yeah, I say, as long as you use AliExpress. And I might show, if you use Oberlo in there too, because that's the best way to select products to sell on wherever online. From AliExpress is through Overload. Man, you just put the globe right there, and when that passes over the product, it'll tell you whether you've got a whether you use ePacket. Tell whether it's got ePacket, what it's got, and all that, and you can save that and take it over and download it on your site. It's just does a fantastic job. And by the way, there's a link for it down there. And there's also, while you're there, I need some love, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. It's just nice to see all that up there. And what can I tell you? I can tell you anything, I guess. There's nothing to tell, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I just, the more subscribers I get, the better it gets. And it just kind of pumps me on because I like doing this. And what can I say? So the more subscribers we get, the more things. But let me see. So let's get back to what we're talking about. Let's talk about how to select drop shipping suppliers on AliExpress. So like I say, you don't want to go over there and you don't want to pick out just any old body. Because you're going to find, like I say, the biggest mistake. I've got this written down here and I got it up here and you can't get it propped up. So I can really see it. I don't think I can do it there. No, I can't. And I'm not going to do it over the I've tried this before over the camera and it don't work very good. So anyway, when you go over to AliExpress, you take the overload tool, you go over there and you start looking at suppliers. First of all, you type in what niche you want and it's going to bring them all up, which is all well and good. Man, there's a lot of good suppliers in AliExpress. So why would you want to choose one that's got a really low rating? Now, think about it. It's just like when you go to Amazon, you check the ratings and all that. You don't want a scumdog supplier. What you want is a supplier that's honest and does a good job and gets your product out there and everything. So look for one with a 95% rating. All the suppliers on AliExpress have got a rating. And they've got a lot of metrics. You can see whether they take this and that and all that. And we'll get into that later or some other day, but it's not for today. But check their rating. And if they've got a 95% or better rating, then that means they're a good supplier. And they're not messing around. And they'll do their best to make sure your customers get exactly what they order and in the time that you want them to. They're not going to mess around. They're not going to try to jab you or anything else. So what can I tell you? That's one of the things, the 95%. So then pay attention. Like I say, they rate them all and they've got reviews and all that. So don't worry about it. If they've got a 95% supplier. If you're worried about the product, some people I hear all the time, well, the products are all cheap. The products are this, the products are that. Yes, some of them are. Let me go through this now. When you're over there at AliExpress and you're going through it and you put your niche in there or put the product you want, it's going to bring all these suppliers up there. And you're going to notice that pretty much all of them are going to be pretty close to the same price, except you're going to come and you're going to find one that's a lot cheaper than the other one. Now, what do you think? I think that usually means that it's the product is not as good and you're going to have problems with it. And I'm going to tell you something. As long as I've been drop shipping and selling on selling products and that, there's one thing you don't want. That's one thing that's going to kill you faster than anything else. If you put products that are substandard or not good, don't do it. You're going to get reviews. People don't like to give reviews if it's a good product. If you ask them and contact them the right way, they'll give you a review. But just offer themselves, and they're going to think, oh, gosh, I got this bottle of water from Terry here. It is really good, one of the best bottles of water I've ever got. But, do they think about giving you a review? No, they don't, unless they drink it and it's terrible and it's got a sulfur smell or something like that. If it's something bad, they're going to get on there right away and say their 2 cents. But it's good they usually don't. So you just want to watch that, because you don't want the problems. You want the problem. If you find, and if you've got any questions about a product that you're going to support, put on your Shopify store or you're going to put on eBay or wherever, Amazon, for God's sakes, if you got any questions, and if it's your old heart is telling me, it's got a caution in there, there's a check in there, then for God's sakes, order one. order one. You can always, when you get it and you check it out, and you can also, when you get an order, send it out yourself, and it's not going to cost you anything. So order one. If you've got a check in your heart, your system, or anything, order one. Order one, and you know, that's what it's all about. So one of the questions I get asked all the time, or I hear all the time, and people say, Terry, what about? Well, they know that it's drop shipping. Will it know that it's coming from China? Well, probably not. Because most of the, when you go over to AliExpress, most of the suppliers up there do not put literature or anything in the box. Matter of fact, it'll tell you there if they do. And so make sure you pick one if you're worried about it. They don't put any sale bills in there or anything else. That used to be one of my big bugaboos when I was doing drop shipping with another company. They would always put sale bills. They'd always put something else in there. And not that I was ashamed of being a drop shipper. I wasn't. It didn't bother me a bit. But when they were trying to take my customers, no, I don't like that. And I do the same thing with AliExpress or wherever I'm at. So just watch it. Well, they'll say whether they put extra material in the package and that. Choose one that don't. And then the biggest thing you want to do is, people don't like to wait. Write that down, stick it on your head here, put a little sticky note, put it right here. People don't like to wait. So for God's sakes, pick package, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Pick products that have e-pack delivery. Now, in case you don't know it, from China, e-pack is the fastest way. And a lot of products on AliExpress have that built right in. They'll say free e-pack delivery. Others say $1 e-pack delivery, $1.50 or whatever. So you know it is, and you build it in, and it's there. But if it's e-pack delivery, you don't have to worry. It's e-pack is great. E-pack is an agreement between the post office there in China and the United States and some other companies, and they guarantee it, and it works out, and your customers get your product. Customers happy, and they're up there clapping because the product came and it's safe and it's sound and all that, and you're going to be happy. So that's what it's all about. If you're doing, oh, that's right, I got this down here. I couldn't remember what I got right. And even if you're worried about it, and thing, you know, they've also, with AliExpress, if you're selling enough products, you can order special boxes, special packaging, and they will send it out for you. It's not bad. Kind of solves all the things. It increases your expenses, and I particularly don't want that. I've never been offended by anything that came from China or anything else. I use the e-packet and the products they come. As a matter of fact, I was just, where was I today? Oh, shoot. I don't remember. I was someplace, in an office with my wife, and we were sitting there, and the FedEx lady came in, and she had some packages. Matter of fact, she had 2 or 3 packages, and they were in those gray plastic pouches, sort of like, and they looked kind of terrible because they were being crunched up, and they were handing them. But she brought them in. It probably wasn't anything that couldn't take that or anything, but I'm telling you, that's what you get here. And so, you know, e-packet is the way to go. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm saying that if you think that that's bad, go look at some of the stuff that goes on here. And I just saw those today and just reminded me when I said that. So with that being said, I guess I'm going to just my last little thing and tell you about it. Don't forget, down there in the corner, some little love for Terry. Just subscribe to my channel, and then use e-packet delivery. Go over to Alibaba and AliExpress. Alibaba is the big company. AliExpress is the littler company. You know, if you're going to buy in quality, go to Alibaba. If you're going to buy like drop shipping and that, go to AliExpress. What can I say? That's just it. I'm not trying to hide anything or anything here. Let me see. What else do I need to? The links are all going to be down there. And then if I mention anything in here on this video, then the link to it will be underneath it on my website, privatelabelselling.com. Up there in the right corner, it'll say view Hangouts for 217. Click that. It'll bring up today's. It'll be in a couple hours when I get it listed and all that. Today's will be on there. And then underneath the video, you're going to have all the links, anything I mentioned today. So just go do it, check it out. And anytime you don't, go to the box underneath, send me a message, and put one of those message comments in it, and I will get it in the little corner of my screen right here. And as soon as I get a chance, I'll get over there and I'll answer it for you. It's just that simple. We're not trying to hide anything here, trying to keep everything on. Like I say, you all welcome. And for anybody else, we just invite you to join in. The link to the course is over there. Tell you about it, all the neat things you're getting, because you're getting about $100, about $125, pretty close to $150 extra stuff for the price you're getting it now, because we haven't raised the price. We're going to. And with that being said, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to have it. It's a terrible afternoon. It's really funky outside, and I've even got my I don't think you can see it here, my light here, because it was so dark coming in that it wouldn't. And this light, of course, is always going up here. It's got a low watt bulb, and I really enjoy it when it shines on my desk here, that I can work. So anyway, with that being said, I enjoy you. I hope you have a great and prosperous day, and that if we can help you out, you get a hold of us. We're just here to help. And so with that being said, I'm gonna cancel the broadcast here, and we shall probably see you, I don't know when, within the next time we've got a broadcast. So that's the nice thing about being retired, and what can I tell you? I appreciate you. We hope we'll see you on the next broadcast, and take it easy, and then we said, and go subscribe and check us out. So see you later.